Hey, you guys. Okay. Happy Tuesday. Happy October 1st. What an exciting month that we had. What an exciting month that we have planned. And so I'll kind of tell you updates about the Cadillac and stuff, but really, really, really proud of what we did. Really, really excited for the momentum that we have built as we are continuing out to wrap up 2024, which is literally crazy to think like October, November, December. Like we are in the final 90 days of the year. Like, does that just like kind of make you want to die? You're like, what? Like this year. And I know they say like as you get older, right? The quicker time goes. But I think even in Mary Kay, like because you work month to month to month, I feel like the year does go by quick because you're literally like counting down the days each month. I don't know if you guys feel that way, but I feel like that. I want to hear from you guys. And so I know you both had Lynn and Crystal on here live. You both had really powerful, exciting things that happened in September. You kind of stepped out of your comfort zone. You both did new things. And so I want to hear from you something you're proud of, maybe if you know like your total sales, um, or anything that you want to share that you implemented and executed, something you learned, whatever you want to share.
I'll go. So I had my first like Facebook party outside of like my own Facebook party, so that was fun. And it was just nice to like kind of like take content that I've been using and put that into another Facebook party. And then too, I kind of like made it into a spreadsheet so that way when I do events in the future, I can just like pull all of that information and like kind of make it a lot faster and more streamlined or whatever. Um, so this month I sold $562, so that was really cool. Very excited about that. I had the charcoal mask challenge, so that was fun. I didn't sell all 10, but I'm not posting that on social media because yeah, I don't think the mask, going out in public with a mask is the best idea. So, but that's okay. I did sell quite a few. I forget how many I sold, but I did sell quite a few of those.
You
Um,
sold at least over five,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
I got halfway there. So,
Yeah, that again, putting it out there, right, is more than probably you would have sold if you would have just like not done anything.
oh, 100%, 100%. And what really helped me too is that I bought those 10 and like had them sitting on my desk and I was like, they were staring at me. But honestly, like, I'm just proud that I pushed so hard the last like week and a half because it was Jackson's birthday. I was traveling. Then crazy storm came in and the kids were home. I was trying to get Doug back out of work. And then I had like an HOA meeting that was like really big. And then it was our anniversary and there was just like a ton going on. But I still managed to like fit some Mary Kay in there because I was not expecting to. So.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. Well, I'm proud of you, Crystal, because I know that we've been doing a lot of stuff together, which I love. And you are so creative and taking on your social media stuff, but then, yeah, connecting with that with like an actual party and figuring out and getting new leads and getting all those sales. And I love what you said too of was like fitting it in because life is always crazy, right? And you don't know what is around the bend. Like you can have your week planned and then, yeah, like the kids are out of school. Then, yeah, apparently there's a hurricane. And yeah, da, 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 da. And so it's like just working when you can and being present in those 5 minutes or 10 minutes or 15 minutes that you have. And then like running back out to the chaos is totally normal. And I think that a lot of people that trips them up because they're waiting for like the perfect time, you know.
Yep,
And
totally.
over $500 in sales is amazing. I
Yeah,
love it. So what, tell me too before, Lynn, before you go. Um, did you talk to Olga about the opportunity?
I did, and she like joined the
Uh-huh.
like the pink into pink, and then I kind of asked her like, "Are you A, B, or C?" And she
Hmm.
said C, and I was like, "Dang it!"
Oh, okay.
So I don't know
Because I
why.
know that, yeah, she commented, and I was messaging her, like I was trying to talk to her about it because I saw that you had said that she asked those questions in your group. I saw
Yeah,
that she was on the Peak into Pink, and I was asking her like what her favorite products were. I thanked her for hosting a party for you. And I asked her, like, had she ever considered it, but she never messaged me back.
Yeah. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is about the close, but I just can't like close people. Like they get interested, but I don't know.
It's a voice to voice conversation.
Yeah.
The text is like too, I'm feeling this way too. You're not alone in that. But I feel like when you're in person with them or over the phone or like on FaceTime or something, closing the sale, you can have like a more genuine conversation. Whereas they read a text or they see the message and it's easy for them to just like not respond or to be like, oh, I'm not interested, that to just like end it. There's like not a conversation.
Yeah.
Whereas when you're like talking to them, you can say like, oh, well, I know that you had this question, like tell me about that.
Yeah.
And it continues the conversation.
Gotcha.
But that
So
just
you would do like a pink into pink event and then you would do another follow up, like one-on-one with them. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah. And so even she said C, right?
Yeah.
And so how do you know her?
She's my husband's cousin.
Oh, okay. Okay. Um, yeah. I feel like you feel like she would be good. Like, what do you think about her?
I think she'd be good at it. I mean, because she has like all of the qualities. Like she's busy and she's,
Hmm.
all the things. So I feel like she'd be good at it. But I
How
also,
much did you sell in her party?
I mean, most of that was her.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
and then she had two or three of her other friends in the party bought like a hundred
Mhm.
dollars worth of stuff.
Okay.
So,
Did you
yeah,
tell her that?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Um, did you try to rebook them?
No, I didn't.
Okay. I would do that.
Okay,
Like reach back out to the people from the party, whether they have responded or not, right? And then continue that to say like, oh, the party closed out, but I definitely wanted to check back in. I didn't hear from you. I'm extending with the hurricane, it was our anniversary, like things were kind of crazy. I'm extending the deal through Thursday or whatever day you want to pick, Thursday or Friday. And I would probably do this in a voice message.
okay,
And so I would go through, and I think the Facebook voice memo is only like a minute, but that you can do at a time. But I would just say something like, "Hey Lynn, it's Crystal. I don't know if you got my message before, but thanks again for participating in Olga's party. I did want to let you know with the crazy hurricane and all the stuff, I'm going to extend the deals through Friday. Let me know if there's anything that I can get you." And then they're hearing your voice. They're like, "Oh, she's not just like a robot."
gotcha,
Um, and then depending on what they say, because a lot of times they'll probably respond back like, "Oh, thank you," but like, "No, thank you," or like, "Yeah, I was looking at this," or whatever, right? But then you could continue the conversation into like, "Oh, well, we need two more people for Olga to max out her hostess credit. Would you be willing to host a party for October for her?"
got it. Okay. I was gonna follow up with like the ones that it looks like because you can track their packages. It looks like they got their
Okay,
products.
yeah,
So I was gonna like follow up and be like, "Hey, did you get your products?" And then also
definitely.
be like, "Hey, Mary Kay's $10 this month. Are you interested?" But I didn't know if that
Yes.
was like too much. Too.
No, it's not too much. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. And then I think you could go back to, I'm saying kind of this, you can like work the people. And then I think you could even go back to Olga and say, "Hey, I know you said you wanted to be a customer, but I've really been thinking about this. I feel like you would be really good. Mary Kay just launched a $10 starter kit. Even if you just got started to get your products at a discount to make some extra money for the holidays, so and so, so and so, and so and so purchased they're thinking about booking a party. Like we can help that to be your party." And
Gotcha.
like making that a voicemail, but kind of showing her that the party is still progressing, like there's still stuff happening that could be yours. I can help you make that yours.
Gotcha. Okay. Cool. So if
You know,
somebody has a party and their friends from that have another part, like that would be their customer if she joined.
if she joined.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice. Okay, cool. I like it.
Yeah. if you have, say Olga has a friend Susie, Susie has a party, and you recruit somebody, you get all these sales, and then like Olga doesn't do anything, right? They're yours for sure. But
Right.
if Olga is like, okay, no, I do want to do this, then we could use like Susie's party kind of as her launch, as her first Facebook party or something.
Gotcha. Okay.
If the timing lined up, like it wouldn't take away from you, it would be kind of like it would have to flow.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Well, hopefully October will be my month. I'll get my first team member.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like with the $10, like it's kind of like a no-brainer. So
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
like, man, how am I going to recruit somebody? But then I saw that come out today and I was like, well, there we go. That's my there's my vision. So
Yeah. Yeah. And not one person. How you gonna recruit three people?
right.
Because the $10 starter kit is three people is the same price as one normal one.
Yeah.
And people are gonna be really like thinking about the holidays. People are gonna be really, I know people are okay, all the fear out in the world right now. Okay. I know. Okay, the port stuff and the hurricane stuff and the other hurricane stuff and the election stuff and the whatever. Like the chaos is going to keep going on and we just have to keep being a light. But in that, people are going to be looking for an extra source of income. People are going to be reconsidering their job. They're going to be reconsidering stuff. And Mary Kay's like best time ever is in recessions, is in crazy world turmoil, was in COVID because we have the perfect opportunity. And sometimes women have to feel that pressure to decide to do something new. And
Yeah.
so the fact that we have this amazing gift to allow them to try it for $10 or $90 or $100 if they get the 10 plus the starter kit, like it's amazing. And so remember that. Don't let all the chaos and the noise out there like try to diminish what we have. All of that out there is going to be way more proof that women are going to want what we have. Well, I'm proud of you. You did have a great month. And you
Thanks.
put it out there anyway about the team member and you were working hard to find one. And so planting
Thanks.
those seeds.
Exactly. I feel like in like marketing, they always say you have to like see something 7 times or something along those lines. So if anything, I was just planting seeds for this
Yeah,
month. So
yeah, exactly. Lynn,
You're gonna have to go back and tell me what I'm supposed to be answering because I don't remember.
just about your September, something you're proud of, something you're excited for, maybe how much you sold, something you did.
Um, so I spent a lot of time in September preparing for October because the holidays have begun, and so now it's New Year's. Um, but I did so I for like actual personal sales, I did 650. Um, but my other orders were like restock and items that I didn't have, and that also doesn't include my adopted grandparent.
Yeah.
So I'm sure with that, it's like triple that because I have like, I think I got 16 total in September
That's
for
amazing.
adopted grandparent.
Mhm.
And so I've ordered all of those in. I think I've had to place 3 orders now to keep up with my stock. I sold my first cologne.
Exciting.
Yes. So I've been carrying around so when I carry around, my clear bags that have all the products in them. And instead of putting the men's set in a bag together, I separated them and put their matching cologne with it.
Mhm.
And I've been asking people to tell me which one they like just for their opinion, which one
Yeah.
they like best. And somebody finally bought one.
Yeah.
It didn't buy the shampoo stuff, but they bought the cologne.
The sport one or the other one?
Sport. I have
Sport.
more points for the sport than I do the other
Oh
one.
yeah, it smells so good.
Ocean is way better.
Oh, they're
Way
both
better.
good. I like both of them.
Ocean is my favorite. I was really hoping that was going to be the fragrance that they came out with the body wash. Both Devin and Dustin are on Ocean.
Yeah.
And I just walked through the house and I'm like,
Enjoying it.
yes. I didn't do too well in recruiting, but this $10 thing is going to be fantastic because I did so well with it last time. I had 11 recruits last time. Yeah. So, some of them have tinkered off since then, but my goal is to double that this month. So I got 11 last time. So my goal is 22. So I want 22 and I want half of them to come in Great Start qualified.
Yep. That's the numbers. That's Mary Kay averages right there.
Yep. So that's my goal. I plan on getting back into red this month, if not director. I didn't do too hot on my faces last month, so I'm really going to be working on my faces this month. I've got a lot of things going on for October. I have a Boo Basket giveaway at the end of the month. I have they're called spooky something boxes, but they're actual pumpkins, and they have you can either buy one for 25, 35, or 50, and it comes with 1, 2, or 3 full-size Mary Kay products with some minis, some samples, some candy, and some non-Mary Kay stuff. Like, depending on what I put in there, I might put like a headband or a mirror, or stuff to go along with it.
Yeah.
And then I still have the adoptive grandparent going on. And then I'm trying to up my hostess game. So I created a new hostess flyer. Well, I have 2. So one is a hostess flyer and then one is a help me flyer. So the help me talks about the 3 Ps. So you can either purchase from me and it can be any amount. You can party with me and get points towards the Boo Basket.
Quarterly awards. Oh, okay.
Boo Basket and quarterly awards. Or you can partner with me and get a free gift, which is the roll-up bag. And I might even do the roll-up. Are you frozen? No. I might even do the roll-up bag and the lip case together. Yeah. And then if they choose to party with me, I want to show them the hostess program, which is for every party that you host, you get entered in to the drawing. You also get entered in for the quarterly awards recognition. And then you also get a point for every guest that attends for each party. And then whoever has the highest sales out of all the parties. So kind of like the quarterly awards. So they'll get something from me. And then if they win quarterly awards, they'll get something from that. So, and then it talks about coming to quarterly awards. It talks about how it's from now until December 15th. So to start getting their parties planned now. So those are my big goals for October. I also have a deal that goes on every single day. And then the deal ends at midnight. So, I post it every morning. Deal ends at midnight for that product. So yeah, I plan on having a way better October than I did September. I mean, September was good, but it definitely could have been better. So we're going to be better in October.
Love it.
Yeah.
It always can be better. We're always working to be better.
That's right. I'm only let's see. I'm only $36,000 retail. No. I'm $6,700 behind. So I'm going to make that up this month.
Yeah. And leading right into double credit. Okay, I'll tell you about the Cadillac first though. Okay. I'm proud of you, Lynn. You did have a killer month prepping, planning. And you finished your star. Was that last month?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was a lot of you. What a lot of your September was finishing up your star because the the value and the importance of that. And so that was a huge win for you. Oh, let me turn this back on. Sorry. It unplugged, but,
Yes,
so
star
yeah,
is very important.
yeah, star is so important. And it was so fun to watch you cross the stage at career conference as a star. And that will continue on as you are an all-star. So with that, you guys, we did have a really good September, okay? A better September than we had the year before. So I'm always looking at the numbers of like beating our best. I am not the person usually that just like picks a random goal or like can just like throw spaghetti at the wall and like dream. Okay. Really, I'm not. I am like a stair step kind of person. The Lord is kind of trying to change my attitude in that, to believe bigger and to be able to see more clear. And so anyway, we started the month needing like, I don't know, something crazy, like 40,000 or something from our Cadillac. And I'm like, never in a million years would I have ever decided like, oh, I could do that. We could do that. Never. Okay. That was straight from the Lord. And so then we're like trucking along. We had a good first half of the month. Okay. And it was like kind of a little bit slower. But when I tell you that in my head, I'm like, we're doing 40,000. We're doing 40,000, which is just so hilarious because we did not do 40,000, but I would have never thought of that. So I feel for sure that the Lord is like prepping my mind and my heart and my eyes to be looking at our In Touch saying, we are doing 40,000. Our highest month we've ever done, I think, is like 28,000. And that was when we finished our Cadillac before. And then even this past June, we did like 20,000, which is like, even to say that out loud to me is still like mind blowing. Like, how did we do 20,000? Like, because that is like such a big number to me. So it was just really interesting all month to be looking at the In Touch, like assuming it said 30,000, assuming it was going to be 40,000. So it's just so funny. It's so funny. And then we ended up doing like 11,000, which is nowhere near 40,000. So there is like a frustration in there of like, Lord, I don't even care about this Cadillac. Like, you're the one who freaking told me to go for the Cadillac. But then like we'd be having a normal month, you know? And so anyway, I'm very proud of the month we had. And because we had a big push, I did more. I shared more. I mean, I bronze medal. That's like the most I've recruited, you know, in 1 month, in a few months. And Sharon added a new team member, but it rallied a lot of our team together. And so that was really exciting to see. Hey, Tracy, we're glad you're here.
Hey.
And I feel like I got some of my back end systems refreshed. And I just have like such a clear vision in my brain that we will finish the Cadillac before December, which is like how the qualifications shift. So when you earn a car, you have like an official qualification period from Mary Kay. And so it's a 6-month period. So our qualification period for real on paper was April through September. So it's all of our numbers, April, May, June, July, August, September. That's our like official period on paper. So in those 6 months, we have to qualify either for the Grand Achiever tracks, the Equinox, or the Pink Cadillac. Okay. To stay in a car. So we finished the Equinox a long time ago. I didn't even tell you guys about it because it wasn't even like the goal. But we finished that like either the very end of July or what month are we in? We're in October. We finished it like the very end of August or the very beginning of September. Okay, so whenever that was, I didn't even tell you. But I'm proud of that. That's the fastest we've ever finished the Equinox. Like that's a big freaking deal, right? That we finished our car qualifications a month early, okay, in that term. There are so many units out there that never been Premier Club units, okay? And this right now was only the 3rd Premier Club we've ever hit, okay? So that is a really stinking big deal. I'm very proud of that. But, you know, I was going for, you know, we're stretching for the Cadillac. So anyway, I'm saying all that to say that our unit is so freaking strong. Like literally our unit is so strong. And the fact that we have bumped up our unit, and you guys are new, so you don't even know. Okay. You don't even know, which is great. But like you guys are used to our unit doing 10,000 wholesale. And that is like a new thing, like the last couple years. Okay. We have not really been doing those kinds of numbers. but as you can tell in our reports and stuff, we really are not adding a lot of new people, right? Like, I mean, we had like between 1 and 5 new people, which is not great recruiting numbers, but our unit is still doing over 10,000 consecutively. And that's what I want to like hone in on. Like, our unit is such strong sellers, which is amazing. And you can sell the product and you can build your team. Of course, I want you to do both, but I want you to have a successful business, right? Which is selling the product too. You can't recruit people and have no customers. Then you're not going to have a business, right? So I am very proud of the fact that over and over and over, we are doing these numbers. And Becky did over 1,600. Lynn did 1,500. I did 1,200. Angie, Christy, both over 700. Yeah, over 700. Crystal, over 500. Destiny, over 400. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people almost at 300. And then like 10 other consultants still order. So what's amazing to me is out of, I think I've been telling you guys, we have like 90 something consultants. 26 consultants ordered. So like a third. The numbers are always going to play out. A third of the people are going to order. A third of the people are going to do whatever they want. And a third of the people are in Mary Kay heaven. Okay. They're gone. But it's always going to be that way, no matter how big or small your team is. And so the fact that a third of our unit is ordering and we're doing over 10,000 is such a stinking big deal. And so this is where I know that we can be having $40,000 months, $20,000 months, $30,000 months growing over these next couple months because our base is so strong. And then with the new people coming in. So it's always your base plus your new. And I'm not just putting that on you guys. Like, I personally need to recruit a lot of people, right? I'm going to do court of sharing this year and I want to finish that early. And so like, yeah, this $10 starter kit, I'm like, Lynn, I need 20 people on my team. Like, that is my sole mission this month, is to get 20 people in. And then I know with the numbers, like we just don't have a big enough unit to finish a Cadillac right now. And so I'm excited for the $10 starter kit. I'm excited for double credit. I'm excited that you guys are such good sellers and you're piecing that together, those of you that are new, but how the recruiting piece is naturally going to come alongside of that as you're continuing to grow. And so I'm not sad. I'm not feeling dumb. I've been putting pink Cadillac everywhere, right? And I'm going to put it out there like, hey, we didn't finish it, but I'm like the most proud I've ever been, right? Because we went for it. And if we hadn't have gone for it, I wouldn't have had the Facebook party for us. We wouldn't have had probably those other 10 consultants come back that have ordered, right? Lynn probably wouldn't have been pushing for adopt a grandparent as hard. Crystal, you might not have like had the courage to do your own Facebook party or be asking Olga or do the charcoal mask. Like, and that's what I really want to tell you guys is like, it's not about the goal. It's not about the prize, but it really is about like us working as a team together and using each other as excuses even to grow our confidence and to continue to push. Because if it weren't for y'all, I'm going to be going for no Cadillac because I didn't care. But I'm like, I feel like I have to raise the bar. I have to commit to something higher to give you guys like a level to rise to, Where it's like, if you ain't got nowhere to go and you're just chilling and whatever, like we could all just be chilling and, have okay businesses. But is that what we want? Like, no, I want you guys to be driving free cars. I want you to become sales directors. I want you to be living my life, like to be home with your kids or to be like working a job that you actually love or to be like going on vacation. Like, I want you guys to have that. And I think even I take for granted what I have because it's just all I've known. But I think that's going to be the gift over these next multiple months is I feel like the Lord is giving me this like such clear vision and for us to stretch to be more people in our personhood, but like also in our businesses. So we had 4 new team members last month, which was exciting. And literally my 3 team members were like, please join my team to help us finish a pink Cadillac. Period. So that was my conversation. And I had 3 people say yes. And so imagine what could happen if you just straight up were with people this month. Like literally it's $10. My goal is to add 8 team members. Can you be one of my 8? Like, what would happen? You could literally add 8 people this month and you could go into DIQ November 1st. Like, people do it all the time. Literally, my friend Rachel yesterday, she added like 5 new people because she made a Facebook post and she said, I'm 2 people away from finishing the pink Cadillac, and like 5 people joined. Okay, so it truly is. And when okay, this is another thing I want to show you. Looking at October, you're like, today is October 1st. We have 30 days past it, 31 days. Okay. I do not even want you guys to be in your head of like, well, I have 31 days. No, I want you to be looking at like by the week. Okay. Like, how many team members am I going to have by Friday? How many team members am I going to have by next Friday? How many team members am I going to have by the 15th? By the 20th? By the 25th? Because that's what I see in myself a lot. Is I'm like, I have all this time, right? And so the urgency is not as strong. But what if you made it your goal to get a new team member every week? How would that change your urgency? And then the people you ask that say no, what if they booked a party for the next week? And then what if you showed them, hey, at your party, you sold $400, this could be yours. And then they decided to say yes. And then they still have half the month to work their business in October for double credit. You know what I mean? And so we have this big view, but how do we tighten the view? How do we narrow the focus? And so with double credit, Crystal, is this your first double credit? I can't remember.
I think we did double credit in like April, but please
Okay.
do explain it again.
Yeah, I am. I just couldn't remember. I know Lynn, we were talking before you got on. I think she has had experience too. So double credit is exactly what it sounds like. Okay. But okay, in Mary Kay, you buy something for $1, you get credit for $2. Okay, because we have the wholesale is our 50% cost, and then we have the retail, which is the regular catalog price. Okay, all the prizes, okay, not all, I say all. The cord of sales diamond ring, the cord of sharing diamond bumblebee. Well, I guess we'll get into sharing. Let's just talk about wholesale right now. Sorry. The cord of sales diamond ring, the anchor pin that you can earn for our Sharp National area, and our unit sales, which is what we're working for this year's Circle of Excellence, is 650,000 retail. All of those go off your retail numbers. Okay. The wholesale is our cost, the 50% off. But on paper, what you're getting credit for is the retail. Okay. So the diamond ring is 40,000 retail. The Sharp anchor pin is 10,000 retail.
So if I sold 20,000 this month, then it would count as 40,000 for that.
So if you, well, and they have a max out, they have a limit, but kind of what you're saying. Okay. So this month, well, on a normal month, sorry, all my words, on a normal month, that is not double credit. Okay. You order something for $1. You pay $1 for it. You get credit for $2. Okay. But in a double credit month, you order something for $1, and instead of getting $2, you're getting $4 because it's counting double.
Gotcha.
Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
So you can max out. Mary Kay is allowing us, the max out is 2,000 wholesale.
Nice.
Okay. So if you have 2,000 wholesale, instead of that counting as 4,000 retail, it's counting as
6,000?
4 times 2.
6,000.
4 times 2.
8,000. Oh,
8,000.
Lord. I can't do math in my head.
8,000. So you 2,000 wholesale, instead of getting the normal 4,000 retail, you're getting 8,000 retail.
Dang.
Okay. So then thinking about your anchor pin is 10,000 retail. That's like in 1 month, almost your entire anchor pin. Right. And so then looking at your cord of sales towards the diamond ring, you need 40,000 retail. Just this one single month, you can have 8,000 retail going towards that. Okay, does that make sense?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So also, this is like the fun thing too with some of the little flash sales that Mary Kay has that are like 60% off or 55% off, where we're still getting a cheaper wholesale. We're still getting it at the deal, but they're still giving you the full retail credit. So really taking into these like fun promotions is how you can rack up like basically free points, right, towards your rewards. And that's going to be big for our unit this month. Going for Circle of Excellence is our unit doing 650,000 in the whole year. We can do up to 20,000 wholesale as a unit. Instead of it counting as 40,000 retail, it's counting as 80,000 retail towards our 650,000. So that is a really freaking big deal. So of course that's our goal, is to do over 20,000 so we can max out. But again, breaking all that down, right? That's 10 of us doing 2,000, right? That's 5 of us doing 2,000 and, other people doing whatever. And with no double credit this month and hardly any new team members, we did 11,000. You know what I mean? And so how it can easily be racked up, and we have a good solid base, but with the new people coming in with the $10 starter kits, us jumping them off quickly, having a launch party, doing the sales, doing the adopt a grandparent, of how quickly that can add up for them. So it really is our urgency in this, to not be waiting until the last day of the month to try to get 8, 10, 20 people, right? But breaking it down by week of, okay, who can I share this with, the sale and the opportunity. And then the sharing piece is any person you add this month, you can add up to 6. That will count double towards your Diamond Bumblebee. So when you have 24 qualifieds in the entire year, so July 1st through June 30th, you earn a Diamond Bumblebee. And you guys might have seen that on my jacket. So when they come in qualified is when they do the 600 wholesale to get their new consultant bonuses. And that can be in their first month, or it can be in their Great Start period, which is their first month plus 3. So you can add up to 6. So you can add more than 6. You could add 10, 20, like Lynn said, 22, but you can have 6 of those people. When they get qualified, they will count double. So you can earn our single enhancer anchor pin with 12 qualifieds in the whole year. And you can add 6 qualifieds this month to count double, and you would automatically earn that in 1 month. You see what I'm saying? So it is big, it is exciting, and it's the same work that you've been doing, just a little bit more focus probably, and a little bit more urgency. So when looking at October, yeah, what kind of events could you do? I had a great idea. I'm going to do a video in our group. Oh gosh, hopefully tomorrow. These crazy kids. We'll see. Maybe tomorrow. If not tomorrow, definitely Thursday. Of like some ideas that you can run with for October. But just off the top of my head right now, okay, October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. October is Domestic Violence Month. I don't know the right terminology for that, but domestic violence awareness, maybe something like that. And so really talking about the Mary Kay Ash Foundation would be really fun. And you could do some sort of like fundraiser towards that. Or you could even do like, if people that have had breast cancer, or you could even do a post of like, I want to honor all breast cancer survivors or people undergoing treatment. And you could send them spa packs, or you could invite them to a special pampering. That would be something that you could give back, but, be blessing women specifically with a theme for October. One of my director friends was telling me that every week in her Facebook group, she's doing a different fall look. And so I thought that was fun, where you could take some different eyeshadows. You could find some on In Touch, or I can send you some, but like doing a different fall themed look each week. You could do like a masking event, right, for Halloween. So I mean, there are a lot of different ideas that you could post about and do virtually or in person. And then of course our adoptive grandparent, kicking that off still. And then Sunday night, we have our giftology, which Crystal, I know you're registered for. Lynn, I know you're thinking about registering. Tracy, if you haven't seen the stuff about our giftology, I'm going to send it to you. It's a virtual event we're doing Sunday night. It's at 7. So I don't know if you're working Sunday night.
No, I'm not working Sunday night.
Okay. But it's really fun. It's like an hour long, maybe a little tiny bit longer, but they're going to be showing a lot of like Mary Kay gift options. And we're going to be giving away like a bajillion things, like Amazon gift cards, like a Polaroid camera, bags, like all kinds of fancy stuff. And you as the consultant can win and your guests can win. So I know, Crystal, you said like, what is unlimited inviting? Like, you pay the $13 and it's unlimited. It's really, really, really fun. And of course, the more you work it, the better it will be. The very first time we only do this event like once a year. The very first time we did this event, I had 30 people confirmed, like 20 people got on. I sold over $600 and I got 4 team members.
Dang.
Okay. Another time we did it, I had like 3 people on and nothing happened, and so it really does depend on how you're promoting it. There are going to be a lot of people on. And so that could be annoying to some of the guests if they are like really wanting to win. And then they get on and they see it's like, thousands of people on, but still it just takes one person to win. And if you feel like that's bothersome to your people, you could do like your own little giveaway too, of just like your, 10, 15 people that you have on. When they tell you that they're on, you could do a drawing, or you could give them a gift card off of an order. You could do your own little thing with it too. But it is a really fun event. They're going to see a lot of different people who do Mary Kay. It's very diverse. They're going to hear a lot of different stories. They're going to see like how to package, how they can use Mary Kay as gifting. And so it could be a really big thing for you. And then tying that in, this is like, for me, the main thing, tying all that into a $10 starter kit is like, who cares if you win the Nespresso machine? Maybe she sees all the stuff that she loves and she sees that she can join Mary Kay for $10, and she does that and she orders everything that she wants. And then we can work with her on getting qualified, and then we can work with her on having a party. It just, the $10 starter kit for me was like the seal of approval of like, okay, I need to get everybody on this event. And I love that it's right now, like it's at the very beginning of the month. So what if you used it as like, some of you worked really hard in September. And so you might be thinking like, I don't have anybody else to freaking reach out to right this second, right? Maybe you did work really hard at the end of the month, but this could be a fun event. Like, oh my gosh, I realized we're having this event on Sunday. Can you get on? It can be a good introduction to talking to them in October, continuing that relationship, continuing that layering process. Now they're going to be seeing all these other successful people doing Mary Kay, not just you. And maybe they win something and maybe they don't, but maybe they book their own party, or maybe they buy the charcoal mask, or maybe they, it's just another way to bring that relationship into a new month. And the more that you can do that, the more that you can continue to bring your customers and bring your leads with you into the new month, into the new goal, is really how the ripple effect continues on.
Okay.
So I'll send you the link for that, Tracy, and you can look at it and see if you want to register.
Okay.
Okay. I'm excited, y'all. I'm actually really tired right now, but I'm very excited. And so, are there any questions, maybe about double credit, or about a new month, or about like, okay, if you could figure out this one thing right now on the first of the month, like you think would make the biggest difference for you moving into October?
I have a question.
Yep.
So, like, my mom has always bought Mary Kay like holiday gifts for me for Christmas.
Mhm.
Um, are all of the gifts that Mary Kay is going to put out for Christmas out, or are there more?
They're out.
Okay, so all of them that are going to come out are out. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
They used to do like a fall launch, like we just had, and then they would do another holiday launch in October, but it was too much. And then it was like another PCP, and then it was so they just combined the fall and the holiday together again, I think
Okay, cool.
When
Cool,
does the
cool.
winter one come out?
January.
Oh,
So PCP for that does end October 17th, but it launches, maybe it's December. I think it's January. I think it launches in January. You would think after 10 years of PCP, I would know when the catalogs launch, but I don't.
I can't wait for the winter one.
I can't wait for the winter one either. Why can't you wait for it?
Botox in a book.
Yeah. So this it's not top secret, but it's like maybe not all the way known. Mary Kay is coming out in January with a no needle, like wrinkle filler, Botox, dermacosmetics thing.
What?
And it is incredible. We learned about it at seminar. But it's going to be a part of our clinical solutions line. So that's going to be killer for the first half of the year. Like that's
And it's
going to
like
be killer.
$58.
Yeah.
Nice.
And it's like in a bottle like this big. Like I am so excited. I am ordering myself one.
So it's
for
like
this.
one product.
One
Yeah.
product.
Yeah.
Is
And
it-
it's like 78% effective,
Oh,
like
snap.
compared to injection.
Heck yeah, needle free.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's literally what it's called is like no needle, something, something.
Nice.
Yeah. I could probably pull up my, oh,
I
and
have
the Power Up Achiever prize this month, you guys, is
So cute.
this. Kristen said it's kind of like a lunchbox. Let me find a picture of it.
Hold
It's
on.
a multicolored insulated Mary Kay branded lunch bag
Ooh.
with a drawstring closure. Oh, yeah, here you go. Dynamic wrinkle limiter.
Yes, I'm so excited. And
So this
results
would
in
be something,
quotes.
okay, this is like getting way ahead of ourselves, okay? But this would be something that I would be telling you like in December, you're getting pre-orders for this. I mean,
Oh
like
yeah.
you can't order until like probably like January 17th or something. Oh, probably the 10th or the 15th, like January 10th. But I would be like, you're probably not supposed to be doing this, but I don't care. I would be talking about this in December and I would have a list of pre-orders. And so that would be like a really easy way that you can like be beefing up your December too. Where you have a list of pre-orders and you're trying to sell as many of these as possible. And then January 10th, when you can order these, they are all going in and you're like automatically a star, like you're doing all this stuff. That's going to be literally incredible.
Yeah. I'm so excited.
You have a picture of the prize this month while you're just like in your photos.
I don't think so. I have Skittles.
You're so funny. Is this you? Or
Yeah,
those are ideas?
No, those are my ideas.
Oh,
Look at all my Mary Kay stuff. Look at this. This is not cute.
that
Ooh.
looks terrifying.
It's so cute though.
That is cute. If you love makeup, people do like holiday or like Halloween stuff like this all the time, like looks in their group.
All my photos, I swear, are nothing but Mary Kay.
Mine too. Okay, let me wait, stop sharing so I can share the prize.
Y'all wanna crab?
No, thank you.
No.
Okay, yeah. Oh, crap. How do I go back? Look at this. This is my pumpkin. Where is it at?
Oh, cute.
So I got these pumpkins at the dollar store, and you can't really see the prizes in there. Sorry, that's the crab. Dang it, I thought I had another picture of it. But so this is the $25 one, and it's got the charcoal mask, and it's got I don't know. It's got should took better pictures of the product. And then this was my gift for my Thanksgiving hostess gift for whoever hosts Thanksgiving in our house. So this is what's in it, and then this is how it's wrapped.
So
And so
cute.
I'll give that to my aunt because she's the one that hosts Thanksgiving every year. But it has the 2 mittens, and then there's also a towel. You can't see the towel. But then I just wrapped it in orange, stuck it down in the first one, and then tied everything with a bow and stuck a card in it.
That is so cute.
Okay.
That's
I'll
really
stop there.
good. Yeah. And that's something that you can be prepping people for October too. Of like
Yeah.
maybe they're not into Christmas mode yet or whatever, but having some sort of like hostess gift that people could buy the satin hands, like that's so smart. This is the prize this month.
So cute.
Ooh, cute.
So
I
Kristen
want
said
that.
it's really big. Like she's pumping and stuff because she has a newborn. And so she was saying like her whole pump and the milk, like everything fit in here. But
Oh,
it's
wow.
like a lunch bag.
Nice.
And
So
I'm excited because that means I get to carry it to work.
yeah. So cute. So that's when you do 700 wholesale this month. And we're going to continue the prizes. Focus 400. Crystal, yay, you did that. So that's 400 wholesale, which is basically like half, a little bit more than half of the Power Up Achiever. And then 700 is Power Up Achiever. You get a prize from Mary Kay. And then 1,000 wholesale, you get a prize from me. And then 1,600, you get a prize from me. So, and this month, double credit when you maxed out. I forgot to tell you this. Okay. When you max out double credit this month with 2,000 wholesale or 6 new team members, they don't have to come in qualified, nothing, just 6 people in the system, any starter kit, $10 starter kit, or the other starter kit. You will earn a retreat that we're doing with Kristen and some of our other local sales directors, and it's going to be in November. Okay. So we don't have a location yet to be determined. Okay. But we're hoping it's on our side of the state. Okay. We're working on that. Because Kristen lives in Gainesville, which is fine, but it's like kind of far. So
you
it'll
said
be with
max out what now?
when you do max out either 2,000 wholesale or add 6 new.
Okay, so or not both.
Yeah, you'll get invited to the retreat, and it's gonna be on a Saturday. But we had the date and everything, but then we had to switch to find a new location, so we just have to confirm all of that. But know that it's coming. It'll be early November on a Saturday. And if you don't want to come to the retreat or you can't come to the retreat, you can shop her closet instead. She was telling us she's done this. She did this, I think, the last time we did double credit, but she has such killer things. And Connie, her mom, just retired from Mary Kay too, and she has a million good things too, like all kinds of Mary Kay stuff, but jewelry, like fun trinkets from traveling the world, like clothes, like literally bags, shoes, everything. And so if you can't come to the retreat or you don't want to, you can shop from her closet instead, which would be like via FaceTime. And that's still a one-on-one personal time with Kristen or Connie, which is priceless. It's going to be incredible. And then if you do both, you can do both, or you can pick 2 things out of the closet. Okay. So that's going to be incredible. That's in November. And then of course we have our retreat in January. And I have never traveled so much like in Mary Kay. Like we just haven't done this in a long time of like all of these fun events in person. And so I'm so excited. I'm excited for those of you that are coming to our retreat this weekend or next weekend. I'm excited for y'all to earn the retreat now, the new one in November, to come with us to the Smokies, which is in January. And so I just hope that you see these as life-changing events. Like it is a girlfriend time. It is like going to be fun and we're going to be eating and like, eating Cheetos in our PJs and like watching a movie or whatever. But being around other successful people, even if they're just like one ring on the ladder ahead of you, or they're Kimberly George in a Cadillac doing 500,000, but to be in the space of these types of people, and you guys all went to career conference, right? So even that glimpse of it, but to be not on the stage or not just taking a picture, not just saying hello, but to be like in the bed with somebody, to be in the car with, to be eating dinner with, to be having those life-changing conversations that could be happening in that 24 hours, like it really is priceless. And so I hope that as you're seeing the prizes that we're dangling, you're not just seeing it as like, oh, well, they just want me to do that, or like whatever negative things that the enemy tries to put in our head, but you're seeing it as an investment in your business and really a push to get you to that next level, because we want you to be at that next level. And the enemy doesn't want you there, but the Lord wants you there. And so I'm really excited about that. And I hope you are too. I am going to keep, this is the final thing. Did you guys like the Facebook party that I did? Like the pink party weekend, blah, blah, blah thing. No.
I didn't, but only because I was like super crazy busy. Like I
Oh, okay.
wasn't into it
Okay.
for the crazy weekend.
Yeah. 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 But I mean, like in general, like if I did something like that, like why didn't you like it? Just because you felt like you were behind, like you couldn't look at it, or
Yeah,
because you didn't like
exactly.
the
Like I
idea of
wasn't
it?
able to like get into it because
Okay.
it was like wild craziness.
Yeah. That was like my last ditch effort for the Cadillac thing. Tracy, I don't know if you saw, I don't know if I added you, but I started this Facebook group, and then where everybody could like invite other people, but we were like doing like a condensed party for the weekend where I did like different videos and giveaways and stuff. But it wasn't just for my customers, it was like for y'all plus everybody else.
Right.
So, okay. Well, y'all think about that, because I mean, I got some orders from it personally. I know Becky did. I know Sharon did. Crystal, I know you had people that were commenting. I know Lynn had some people that were commenting. And so I just wonder if, definitely not doing something like that all the time, but if we did like a themed weekend a month, right? Even if it was just like a couple day thing, and I'm happy to do that. But I was trying to figure out like if something like that was even more successful than like a weekly event, I was kind of going to get your feedback. Lynn, what do you think?
We could do a spooky, spooky, gobble, gobble, shine bright.
Spooky, spooky, gobble, gobble.
Shine bright. Yeah.
You're so funny.
And
Did you
then new
get
you.
in what?
Then new you. New year, new you.
Oh, you're talking about like a party in October, a party in November, a party in December. I was
I
like, I
thought
don't know
I thought you were
what the
doing it
heck.
all combined.
I did too.
No.
I was like, I don't know what she's talking about. Okay, I got you.
Spooky, spooky, and then a gobble, gobble, and then a shine bright, and then a new year, new you.
Okay. Okay. Well, yeah,
There's your themes.
okay.
Run with it.
You're so funny. I will. It's done. There it is.
And it better be spooky, spooky, gobble, gobble. Shine
Okay.
bright. New you.
Do you? Okay. But
I
okay,
always
yeah.
thought about the whole so when I see the new year, new you post go up, they're always talking about, getting back into things, getting back into your routine, getting back into cleansing your face. But when I hear about it and I think about it, it makes me think of like new year, new me, try something bold. So like I always think of like having a cosmetic class and you try all the colors that you don't normally wear.
Yeah.
Like the bold colors, not the neutral colors, or the liquid instead of just the chroma fusion, or
something different.
actually using contour and highlighter on your face that you never use. Yeah, like a full not you thing.
Yeah.
And so that's what I'm going to kind of run with for New Year's this year.
You are so funny. Why are you thinking about January?
Because once Labor Day hits, you have all the holidays are crammed into one little package. Okay. And you have to hurry up and pull all the shred out.
You are so funny.
I'm like throwing October this way and November this way. And
I love it. You're so good at that. No, that is definitely a strength of yours. Meanwhile, today it's 12 o'clock and I'm like, oh God, it's Tuesday, right? Like I'm barely surviving the day and you're talking about New Year.
Yeah. So I literally finished all of my
I need to be
preparing for October. And so everything is posted and ready to go. And so now I'm working on November, because November is going to have It's going to continue with fall.
Okay, you
It's
can
gonna
tell us.
have-
You can tell us in November.
Well, no, because these are things you got to plan for now. So
Okay.
you continue with fall. You have your holiday open house, and you have Thanksgiving. You
Mhm.
have to start planning for your holiday open house now. I'm doing holiday open house. If anybody wants to join in with me, you can, which means you don't have to bring anything with you except your customers. They literally, everything will be set up and ready to go. It looks very pretty. They come in, they shop, they leave, and you keep all their money.
You
So,
should do a video about that in our group.
Yes.
okay. I
Just
will
like
do
in
that.
in the Wise Unit group.
Okay. It's going to be November 9th, and it's going to
Okay.
be like an all-day event. You don't have to come all day, but it's going to be open all day. You can set your own time frame if you want to, when you want to come. My house is in Dallas. You come, you shop, or they don't necessarily leave with the products right then unless I, currently have it on hand. They can, and then we'll work that out. But usually they order it.
That would be
So
like
that
a
way,
pre-order day.
yeah, so that way you can order it in, you wrap it, and then you deliver it to them.
Cute.
But everything will be wrapped and then set out so they can at least see, an idea like, oh yeah, like I'm gonna get this for my mom because this is super cute this way, and so, and it won't be every item. I have like a select list of items. So yes, Danielle, I'll do a video once I get all that together. But you have to like start planning for holiday open house like a month in advance. So that's why I'm telling you now, because it's a month in advance.
Thank you, Lynn. Yeah.
You have to plan ahead, Danielle.
I do need to be way better at that. That's why I'm telling you guys, Lynn is going to be a way better sales director than I ever am. She is. I keep telling her, like,
No,
no,
no, you're my leader. No,
I
I want to be like you.
want to be like you. You're gonna take what you learned from me about just doing it, but you're gonna have all your systems already in place to be able to just do it, and things are gonna run so smoothly. It's gonna be amazing.
If I could really implement your 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go thing, that would be great.
Yeah. If I could implement thinking past the next 24 hours, that would be really great too. No, I'm just joking. Okay, well, I love you guys. Thanks for being here tonight. I am going to post a recording of this. And so if you want to go back and watch anything or whatever, if you have any questions, let me know. I'll get you all the events for the month. We do have our Rodney's event tomorrow. If you are local to the Dallas area or you want to come over to Dallas. And then we have our giftology. So that's like the giftology right now is really the only thing I'm focusing on. I'm just trying to get everybody I know and their mother and their sister and their best friend to get on that event, because I know the power of it. And I know that the conversations that will be continued could really set up your October. So if you
Do you have
can't,
like a script that you use when you're like telling people about it?
I say, hey, we're having this really fun event Sunday night on YouTube. I would love for you to be on. Are you free at 7?
That's
And
all
they
you
have
say?
the scripts on the boards too.
Oh, there is?
They have like
Okay.
reminder scripts and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Probably a
when
lot
I-
more elaborate, but that's all I say.
And then you can
Well,
put it into
sometimes
ChatGPT and say, make it shorter.
I was about to say, sometimes it's too long.
Oh
And I've
yeah,
tried
no,
to,
I do not do. I mean, y'all know the messages I send you, okay? Like I do not do all the long, crazy stuff. Like I'm straight to the point, and then if they ask what it is, then I say, oh, it's like a gift show. We're gonna be talking about some of our favorite Mary Kay products, and we're giving away all these prizes, and I send them the flyer.
so you don't mention anything about the prizes unless they say something back.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I could never, like, every time I try to come up with something, I'm like, yes, get on this event. It's on, YouTube live and you can win. And I name like all these things.
No way,
Okay. She said no way.
no way. Short and to
Okay.
the point.
I
The
guess,
main thing is, are you free Sunday at 7? Right? That's the answer. That's all the information they need. Are you free
and,
Sunday at 7?
and it's about
Then
an hour, is that right?
yeah. Then everything after that will come. And then they're not even anticipating the prizes. And then they're like, oh, wait, we're giving away all these prizes? You know what I mean? So then it just like,
Do they give any kind of code?
I don't know how if they'll do a code, but what they have to do is at the end of event. There's like an intermission. So they have like the gift show and like the products, and they're sharing the Mary Kay opportunity, and they'll have some of that. And then there will be an intermission, which will be like, I don't know, 15 minutes or 20 minutes or something. And all your guests will submit to you their answers to the questions. So like, what sets do they want to buy? Do they want to host a party? Do they want to join your team for $10? And so your guests will be texting you, and then you will have a Google form link that you as the consultant will fill out to submit. And then
Okay.
after the intermission, then we'll come back and they'll do all the prizes.
Okay. So if they don't message me, then they're probably not on, or they don't get entered. Okay. Is there like an option? Like, are they going to give an option like if they don't want to do any of that, but they're still here kind of thing?
Yeah, there will be like
Okay.
I attended, they get entered, but then if they buy or whatever, then they
They
get
get more
extra
points
entry.
or something.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Because I think I might do my own little drawing for that as well for my own
Yeah,
people.
and I usually do that too. Yeah.
I'll do a lipstick case.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm loving these lipsticks. I cannot wait. I've already placed my order. Like, I'm ready.
Oh yeah, that's great. I saw it. Okay, well, I love you guys. You're amazing. I hope you remember that. You work for the best company on the face of the earth, the best products on literally the face of the earth.
And the best director in the whole world.
Oh, thank you. And I'll tell you, all these other companies are getting rid of their consultants. Another company just went down. Okay. And I'm telling you, Mary Kay is never, ever, like I have chills right now. I could cry. Like they will never do that. Mary Kay Ash's mission when she started this company was us. It was not to make money. It was not to have a successful business, really. It was a means to meet the women so that the women could change their lives. And so all these other companies are going public because they're bankrupt, because their business market sucks. Their products are terrible. Their marketing plan was terrible because the mission is not the people. So they are X-naying the people. They're just selling the product. They don't care. Okay. Mary Kay is never, ever, 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 ever going to do that because we, as the consultants, we are the mission. And so if you're seeing crazy stuff about all these other companies, just do not even let that enter your brain because that will never happen to us. And if you would have come to seminar, I mean, like, Lynn, how many times from the stage did they say this at seminar? Like, our marketing plan is not changing. Our marketing plan is not changing.
Oh, multiple times.
Mary Kay is not changing. And so even Ryan Rogers sent out another thing today on InTouch. It's there. Our marketing plan is not changing. And so literally you can take that to the bank. Like we are not going anywhere. So, man, I love you guys. Okay, let's take a picture. Okay. Thanks for being here.
My big forehead.
You're so funny. Okay. I love you guys. Have a great night. Happy October.